If you're an agripreneur in Kerala and you've got big dreams but you're not quite sure how to make them happen, then you are in the perfect spot. We're about to unpack a really powerful support system that's designed to help your agricultural business not just survive, but really, truly take off.
Starting or trying to scale up an agribusiness, it's a huge undertaking. You've got the passion, you've got a great product, but trying to figure out all the funding, the market access, the government schemes, it can feel like you're trying to navigate a maze blindfolded. That's why every successful journey really does need a guide, someone who knows the way.
All right, so here's our game plan. First up, we're going to meet our expert guide. Then we'll get into the incredible power of something called an FPO. After that, we'll introduce you to your key partner, SFAC-Kerala, break down the support they offer, and then wrap it all up with a super clear action plan so you know exactly what to do next. So who exactly is this guide who can help us through this pretty complex world? Well, let's meet the expert, whose real-world experience is really the backbone of everything we're about to talk about.
Okay, so this is Dr. Jomy Jacob. Now, as a project leader at SFAC-Kerala, her PhD in horticulture gives her this amazing scientific foundation. But here's what's really, really valuable for you. Her past roles as an agricultural officer and an assistant director of agriculture, what does that mean? It means she's been in the trenches. Her expertise is perfectly tuned to what you need: practical help with FPOs, navigating all those tricky funding schemes, and getting training that actually works.
So, with Dr. Jomy's expertise as our backdrop, let's dive into one of the most powerful tools out there for farmers, the Farmer Producer Organization. You probably hear this acronym FPO thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean? More importantly, what can it do for your business? Why is it such a game changer? Think of it like this. An FPO is basically a company that's run by farmers for farmers. It's a totally legal way for you and other individual producers to team up. So instead of being one small voice in a massive market, you suddenly have the collective strength and bargaining power of a single, much larger company.
And here's the magic of how it works. It's pretty straightforward. First, you pool your resources. You combine all your produce to create these large quantities that big buyers are actually interested in. Step 2, that gives you real leverage to negotiate much better prices. And the final piece of the puzzle? You can now access huge markets. We're talking national, even global customers that were just impossible to reach on your own. That's the power of working together.
Okay, so FPOs are the vehicle that can drive your growth. But who helps you build that vehicle? Well, this is where your most important partner comes into the picture: SFAC-Kerala.
The Small Farmers Agri-Business Consortium, or SFAC for short, has a mission that's crystal clear. They are the bridge. They take all these amazing projects and schemes from the government and make sure they actually get to you, the agripreneur on the ground who needs them. And just look at this. It's a complete circle of support. They help you add value through food processing. They are hands-on with forming and promoting FPOs. They are your connection to funding through MSME schemes. And, so importantly, they provide the training to tie it all together. It's not just one piece of the puzzle. It's the whole shebang. All right, so you know who SFAC is, you know what they do. Now for the really good part. Let's break down the specific, tangible support you can get your hands on right now.
First things first, if you're even thinking about starting an FPO, SFAC should be your first call. They give you direct, hands-on help during those super critical early stages. They don't just send you to a website, they are actively involved in getting your organization off the ground and building momentum. So once your FPO is up and running, or maybe you already have an agri-food business, the next big question is always, how do we scale? Well, this is where SAFC helps you navigate all the schemes for micro, small, and medium enterprises. This is your pipeline to get the funding and resources you need to actually grow. And this right here might be the most crucial point. SFAC gets it. They know that money and a business plan aren't enough, so they invest in you. They offer targeted training programs. We're talking about things like financial management, new processing techniques, getting ready for export, building your skills for success that lasts. Okay, we've talked about the why, the what, and the who. Now let's put it all together. What should you do next? What's your immediate action plan to tap into all this support?
Here it is, a simple 4-step playbook. Step 1, evaluate. Just take a moment and ask, is the FPO model the right fit for my business? Step 2, connect. Get in touch with SFAC-Kerala. They are there to help. Step 3, inquire. Don't be shy. Ask them specifically about FPO formation, about MSME schemes, about training. And finally, step 4, leverage that expert guidance. You absolutely don't have to figure this all out alone.
So there you go. You have the map, a clear path with all the support and schemes. And you have the guide, all the expertise waiting for you at SFAC-Kerala. The entire system is in place, ready to help you win. So the only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?